But Bjorn, I think if we can manage to beat Bjorn, that'll be very satisfying right now. Good morning, welcome back to the 4X Annex. So this is a Saturday morning and I've got a free Saturday morning. So although it's sunny outside, I'm going to get told off by people for staying indoors when it's nice and sunny. But I want to get a race in this weekend because in real life, the Nurburgring 24 is happening. Of course, we did it last week on the live stream on here, which didn't go quite as well as I hope it goes for the teams in real life. But that Nurburgring itch needs scratching. So I'm here at a Spec race of Ford with a lot of other people. This championship often isn't very popular, but because it's at the Nordschleife this week, a lot of people are taking part. So hopefully we'll do well. And there's a bit of an impromptu thing this morning, so I haven't really done much practice. I kind of know the track from doing the Nurburgring 24. The car I'm sort of okay with. I've driven it quite a bit in the past. But we haven't done a qualifying lap, so we're going to be right at the back. And we say right at the back, it is right at the back. There's us and Gabrielli right at the back because we're in top split with a 3.3k strength of field. A couple of guys in here are over 6k, one guy is actually over 8k. So we're going to do what we can to pick people off if there's mistakes. We might do a bit of fighting, but we'll try and keep it clean. Try not to lose too much I rating and maybe even gain a bit of I rating or safety rating. Who knows? Well, let's go straight to the grid because I haven't done qualifying. Straight there and see how it goes. Hey everybody, so we're on the grid. Well, we're in the warm-up, ready to go on the grid. Looking at the ping, so it's not too bad. There's a couple of oranges in here. Generally all green there, but look at all these Division 1 drivers. 111, 111. So it's a really high strength of field. And if we go to the results, because we haven't set a qualifying time, it's going to grid us in P18. Now, Gabrielli behind us is P19. We often see Gabrielli doing Spec Racer Ford, so they know what they're doing. And we're going to be right on the back row. So it's a different frame of mind when you're back here in a strength of field like this. It's about staying out of trouble, hopefully picking people off as they make mistakes, if they make mistakes, because pure pace we might be struggling. But hey, there's still a good chance that we can pick up some I rating here if we finish anywhere near the top half. So fingers crossed, we're going to have a good start. I'll see you on the grid. Okay, we're on the grid for 3 laps of the Nordschleife, and we are right at the back. See people at the top there, so if you can see that on your screen. We have Tim, car number 1 is an 8.2k driver, Dario is 6.3, and even a couple of cars in front of us, we've got a 3k and a 4.3k driver. It's a really high strength of field. This combo has really brought everyone out of the woodwork, but we'll do what we can. I say 3 laps. I think Gabrielli and I, hopefully at the back, will stay safe, keep out of any potential carnage and pick people off as we go along. But if we end up finishing P18 but surviving the race, then at least we're going to get some safety rated out of this. But we'll see how it goes. Right.
Okay, Damo. Here we go.
Here we go. I don't know how to launch these, so I'm just going to go
Green.
first gear on green. We're on the inside of a car here. Right, we're just going to have to just follow this pack round, really. I made up a position. So we're 3rd from last rather than last. Let's try and stick in this train for a bit and see what happens. We don't want to be the cause of any accidents here. Nice and sensible. Try and pick our own line rather than focusing on what people in front are doing. We've got cold tyres, of course, as well, so there's no time to be making moves. We don't very often drive these cars, but they are great fun. But when you're in top split, you've got to know your limitations on these things. Side by side in front already.
The gap behind is now 1.2 seconds.
Right, we're now side by side with the number 8 car. Hoping they give us room. I don't want to be going side by side in the corner at the bottom of this hill though, so hopefully he'll back out. But he's the one with the toe at the moment. Oh, we've managed to get past him. We've managed to get past him. Oh, I've locked my brakes. Locked my brakes. Just let that guy go back past us because that's about surviving there. So gentle on the brakes in these cars. Tiny little touch of the brakes and it still locked them up. Right, back to where we were. So I think that's 17th. No incidents ahead as of yet. So there will be a concertina effect around here, so we're going to have to be early on the brakes. If we could stick around these around the whole lap, with these around the whole lap, then we'll be able to get a tow down the straight at the end of the lap. And just stay in touch with the pack. As long as there's not a separation in front of us. It looks like someone's going off. No, they've managed to hold it. But that has separated the pack now. So this orange car, a few cars in front, is the lead of our pack. The number 10 car. I have to stick behind her. There's no way of me getting around there. Is he damaged or just not very confident?
Alright, Damo. Hold your nerve. Just keep it smooth. No mistakes.
He's defending quite aggressively. But making mistakes. I'm not sure Bjorn is too confident around here. Go down the inside. He's squeezing me. He's squeezing me. He wanted to hold it around the outside. Bless him, he did. Well done, Bjorn. Right, we need to catch these guys then, mate. If you're not going to let me past, I need you to be a bit faster. Well, you can't defend when I'm already here, buddy. I think this car's broken. He's fairly slow. He's not going to try and go down the inside of me again, is he? I've got to go late. Oh, cheers, mate. Yep. What an absolute... Cheers, Bjorn. Let's hope my car's not too damaged. What's that guy doing? Francois. Right, well, unpredictable. The aggressive driver ended up going into the back of us. Never mind, never mind. We'll carry on. I think the car's sort of okay. We are going to be down on speed, of course. But Bjorn, I think if we can manage to beat Bjorn, that'll be very satisfying right now. I don't know why he's done that. I don't mind fighting side by side, but when I'm in front of him, I brake later than him. He must have come off the brake, because he was on the brakes before me. He must have come off the brake to actually hit me. We'll have a look after the race, of course. I don't want to sound bitter, you know. I'm sure he didn't do it deliberately. It's just a bit careless. When you need to be quite careful around here. Right, we'll have a look at that after the race. Now we've got to try and catch Lapman Pang. And hope my car's not too damaged. So Lapman is now 1.3 seconds ahead. It's going to be tough to try and get that to within a second by the straight. But we'll do our best. I have to wring this thing's neck, really, and take some risks. Come on. Oh, here's Bjorn again. Bjorn's a C licensed driver.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 19 seconds.
Oh, got an off track there. Wow, I'm already up to 4x, as 5x. Maybe that Bjorn contact was an incident point. Yeah, you stay over there, buddy. Oh, he's come straight onto the track. He's only just missed me. Right, so within a second of that man anyway. Let's try and follow this guy. Or girl. Try and follow them around this part of the circuit. And get a tow, because I think I might have some rear damage. I've got to lift off there. Come on, mate, it's flat out round here.
What's up, man?
I'm saying, what's up? I'm just trying to get going. Alright, I'll try and go down the straight. Alright, hopefully we'll get a tow here. There's no one behind to worry about. Bjorn is 3.5 seconds back. Right, we've managed to get a tow.
Simonson is now in the lead.
The awkward thing about these cars is you sort of feel like you want 6th gear at this point, but if you go for 6th, you end up slowing down up this hill. And that man's got the side draft and is actually coming back, so we are literally side by side at the moment. In fact, Lapman's just very slightly ahead. I'll leave room. Looks like they've backed out. They've backed out. So that was good. Right, we'll see where we finish the lap. What position we're in. One of the trickiest corners on the Nordschleife is that last one.
2 laps left.
15th. Turn 1 as well, Sabine Schmidt curve. It's tricky. Right, we get flat round there now. Let's try and pull away from Lapman. Try to keep those minimum speeds up around the corners. Not slow down more than we need to. Getting on the power. As soon as we know we don't have to lift off, the sooner we can do that, the more speed we're going to carry onto each straight. But we're not breaking away from that man, still within a second.
The gap behind is now 0.7.
0.7, so I think they've got a very slight tow, 0.6 now. Well, you might be carrying some damage. 0.5, they're going to get a run at us. I'll park it in the middle of the road here.
Nice and clean racing, boys. Let's go.
Not lock up this time into this corner.
Slow in, fast out. Keep the inside line covered.
It's going to get another tow down this straight here. Right, Gabriele is now 3.7 ahead. He lost it there. And they're going to get a run now, half a second back. Sun's in my eyes. Let's see if I've got the tear off working. There we go. So we're going to lose 32 iRating if we finish here. But hopefully we'll be gaining safety rating. If we don't make any big mistakes. Really was floating the car into that corner there. That man's still just within a second. Wasn't much room to go there on the exit. Okay, so Gabrielli 2.2 in front. Lapman 1 second behind. Need a good exit from this corner up here.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know it was.
Alright, we won't need 6th gear up this hill. So as soon as we're in 5th, we'll keep it in 5th. Right, so Lapman still just within a second, so I think they've got a tiny little bit of toe there. Now 0.7, 0.6, so definitely catching on the straights. Nowhere to go here though, buddy. Nowhere to go here.
The gap behind is now 0.29.
Alright, Gabrielli's 2 seconds in front now.
Damo, don't let this guy distract you.
Stephen, or Stefan, is 4 seconds. Need some instants up ahead, really, if we're going to make progress here, because I think Lapman's definitely got the pace on us. Oh, run a bit wide there.
Cut the track.
Just stayed off my pedals there, didn't brake or accelerate, just kind of let the car do its thing. Oh, I don't want to be using those inside curves like that. Right.
Yellow flag.
Oh, something's happened ahead. Mario. It's still 7 seconds up the road, so I think we're not going to catch him. 6 seconds now. Got understeer there. Right, that's going to bring Lapman right into play here. Ah, so frustrating that. But it's my fault. Oh, someone's on the right there. Right. So now Lapman's going to get the toe off me. Or bump draft me. Probably past me, I should think. But will that help bridge the gap to the people in front? Which is now up to 2.7. Because of that mistake I made. Whew, let's grab a drink. Draft sheets. Someone said draft sheets. So I'm going to just stick to my line here. Let's see what he wants to do. He's going to go past. Cool, cool, cool. Right, let's get a draft off him. I'm pretty sure it is a guy, but
Damo, come on.
apologies if not. From the voice chat. Got a great run here. I'll go past again. Okay, so even if Lapman gets us on the straight on the final lap, we can probably retake him. But if we get into Gabrielli's toe, it's going to help keep us out of reach.
That's half distance. Fuel levels are fine. E14. One more lap to go.
Oh, someone's off on the right there. Which way you going, mate? So it was Stephen or Stefan. Leaning into the corners as always, Damien. Right, there's Gabrielli. Come on. Perhaps less than a second now, so I'm getting a tow. Let's hope they're flat out around this right-hander here. Or maybe they're damaged. Why are they so slow? Why are they so slow? I've got understeer from his
0.32.
back of his car. Right. Yeah, got a definite tow, but I'm wondering whether Gabrielli's also damaged. Going inside, are we going to be able to hold it around the outside? Yeah, we had enough of an overlap just to hold it round there.
Well done, Damo. Nice move, mate.
Keep that inside line covered. He doesn't
The guy behind's really you in. The gap's
get
now
tempted to have a go.
2.6.
If you think I sound like I'm out of breath, it's because I am. I just need my earphone to be going in, out, so I remember to breathe. Let's see if I can pull away from Gabrielli now. Alright, gap's 0.9. I think that might put us P12. A lot can happen in the final lap of the Nordschleife. So we're not counting any chickens. Whew. Yeah, so Sam is 9.4 seconds ahead. Not going to catch Sam without a mistake. So let's try and not make a mistake ourselves and let Gabrielli back into play. Lose as little iRating as possible. And see if we gain safety rating despite 6x in total. I might have done enough to gain safety rating here. Wow. Busy old race, but I'll still do a mid-race shout-out while I'm a bit of a pocket of people too far in front and too far behind. So it's for Daniel Swinbank this time, Swin Racing. Find his channel in the description for this video. Fairly new to iRacing, and it's great to see a novice kind of waking his way up through the ranks, learning, seeing those rookie problems again, figuring stuff out. So if you're new to iRacing especially, then follow Daniel. And I think you'll very much relate to what he's going through at the moment. But a handy driver as well, and he's chipping away at the safety rating and iRating, getting better and better all the time. So Swinbank.
The gap ahead is now 10.
Sorry, Swin Racing, Daniel Swinbank. He's also active on Twitter as well, if you want to have a chat with him. Right, Lapman's the person behind me now. 1.7 seconds back.
Thank you.
And I think Stefan or Stephen has got past Gabrielli as well, so Gabrielli's dropping back. Right, tricky section coming up. Can't afford a mistake with people just less than 2 seconds behind.
The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 1.5 seconds.
Alright, Lapman's catching me. I think that was a 1x there. Didn't keep it on the track round there. Up to 7x. Not fantastic, is it, 7x? Right, not made a mistake on that corner this time. So hopefully Lapman won't be able to get a toe down the straight. But we'll see. We'll see. I think I've still got a little bit of rear end damage as well, so that might not help my straight line speed. And if they can get within a second down that straight, they're going to slingshot me. And then I won't have time to get back past. Come on, stick to the road. Oh, no more carousels. Carousel's done. Right. Double right-hander here. In this car, there are two separate corners, so you lift, bring the car out to the left again, and then have a little lift to get your nose in here, and hard on the power as soon as you know you don't have to take it off again. Up into 5th, and I'm going to stay in 5th. Lapman Pang's 1.9 behind. But got a toe from Stephen. Oh, so, are they going to slingshot each other or bump draft? If they work together, I could be in trouble. 1.7 the gap now, so Stephen's gone past Lapman. 1.6.
The gap in front is now 10 seconds.
I'm not worried about the gap in front. 1.5 back to Stephen now. And Lapman. Oh, 1.4. Come on, this straight needs to finish. This straight needs to finish. 1.3. I'm getting higher and higher pitch. Come on, guys, I'm getting too high. I haven't got anywhere to go. 1.3, 1.3. 1.2. I think we're going to be alright, guys. I think we're going to be alright.
Sound like.
Yellow flag, caution.
Oh, he spun behind. He spun behind. We'll have a look at the instance after the race. We'll bring it home and see where we end up finishing.
Yeah.
12, that's the finish. Well done.
P12. And I think Caps is showing there that I'm neither going to gain nor lose iRating.
Yeah, that happened.
So if we don't gain or lose safety rating either,
That was fun.
it's all been for nothing. Oh, glad not to lose iRating anyway. Although it's not all about that. What's this guy doing here? Look. Don't mind me nipping past. I just did a few more corners. But it's just to get my safety rating up. You don't have to suffer that. We'll go watch everyone's X's. Everyone's instant points, 1x's, 2x's, 4x's. Okay, before we have a look at everyone's incidents, I'm just going to have a look back at the damage and why it happened, really. So, this is us getting past the number 10 car, Bjorn. Side by side there. He did really well to hang it out there. And coming around here, I then got another run at him. And I went left to go side by side around the kink, which we managed to do, which is great. At this point, I am ahead. We'll have a look at a different angle in a minute. On the brakes, maybe I cut across.
Oh.
Maybe I cut across. Let's have another look at that then. Oops. Let's have another look at that. So, far chase. I'm going to change the camera angle. Okay, from this angle. Oh, I don't know, mate. I don't know. That does seem a bit dodgy. That does seem a bit dodgy. I mean, the corner is there to be turned into. I'm going to give him loads of room on the right-hand side here. He's clearly, like I say, he's clearly behind me at this point. I could pull right in front of him, but of course I'm not going to do that. So I leave him room on the inside. Let me know what you think here. But I am drifting over, but it's like he's not intended to turn into the corner at all. Maybe I'm reading that wrong. Of course, that gives me the damage at the back. Luckily, keeping it out of the barrier there. Do I then give a barrier a little bit of a tap? Yeah, oh, a little bit. Right, okay. So we suffered a fair amount of damage from that. Yeah, okay, we'll have a look on board with him. See what he saw. This one here. So you can't see, but I'm on the left here. This is full speed. I come into view here. I don't know how he's not managed to avoid contact there. I don't know. I don't want to dwell on it too much, so rather than keep looking at that, we'll have one last look at the damage on the back of our car. So if I go to chase, switch to wherever we are, there. We'll have a look at what damage was caused, and then we'll go and have a look at everyone's X's. So yeah, bumped me there. Tried to hold it, bumped there. Yeah. Come on, in gear. At least it doesn't look like there's any suspension damage, no exhaust damage. Just bodywork, isn't it? I had to avoid him wandering across the track. And there we go. Right, so let's have a look at everyone's X's. Okay, let's have a look at all the incidents. What's happening here? Just a little bit of a clip. Not a lot to look at there. So that was technically an incident. We'll stay on board in case anything actually happens. No, just some fighting. Okay, so it's Gabrielli. What happened to Gabrielli? Running a bit wide into the barrier. So that happened behind me as I was fighting. Oh, and he's blinked as well. Oh, so this is what happened to the 5. This is the Alpine car. He rejoins. Oh, dear. Wow. No wonder his mind wasn't on things when he then rejoined right in front of us. See in the background us recovering there. He waits for Gabrielli, reverses, and then just pulls in front of us. Wow. Okay, so this is the car that's all bashed up. So these two... Oh, now. Well, this is... The guys at the end were talking about something being deliberate. I suspect it might be this. Let's have another look at this. So this is car 13. Francois Dufonio. I don't know about that, Francois. Oh no, sorry, not Francois. Sorry, the guy behind Robert Vesnik. Let's have a look on board with Robert. Cockpit. So he gets a run at the guy that he's got some beef with because of that early incident, I'm guessing. So was this premeditated? You see his steering wheel's turning left there, and then... Oh, no, I've accidentally... Right. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that one. Let me know in the comments. I'd have one last look from Far Chase. Does this guy deliberately take out the person that he had some beef with? Or was it an accident? Plenty of room on the left there. Right. We'll switch and watch the next incident. That was a bit of a push to pass, wasn't it? Really? That was a bit of a push to pass. Are we watching here? Okay, so this is the 13 again. Having his own race. Is he going to bin it? He's going to quit there, yeah. This is the 10. So 10 was really struggling. That's the one that went into the back of us. I'm not 100% sure that was deliberate. I just think it was just careless, really. I think C-licensed driver on the Nordschleife. I mean, that's not making an excuse saying that all C-licensed drivers will be careless. Absolutely not. But I just think this person was perhaps a bit unable to retain control of their car. I don't know. What's happening here? I mean, that sort of proves my point about being unable to control the car, but... Then again, we hear a crash. We hear a crash. Let's rewind that a bit. Yeah, he's gone back to the pits there. Giving up. Right. Yeah, okay. Next incident. Oh, touching a bit of grass. Oh, no. Oh, the 16 car. Does he keep going? Manages to keep going. Well done. But then what? What happens here? He then... Yeah, his car's too banged up. Can't regain control of it. And I think we come along. Yeah, just see us glancing in there. Okay, Lego versus Marlboro. It's the 1980s all over again. Oh, just a blinker. Yeah, just a blinker. 16's got his car repaired. Slid to a halt. Although it's a 16 car, this is top split, so they are a higher rated driver than I am. I was car 18 in this one, I think. So they're probably about 3k, this guy. And it's Gabrielli, who was 2.9k, I think. These cars really are tricky. What are we looking at here? It says come right at the end of the lap. Oh no! Oh no! I think that was Stefan and Lapman, so I think that happened just behind us. And have a look at that. I think, yeah, we're just in front there, look. So just behind us. Stefan came in a bit too hot there. And the car just couldn't stop in time. Oh, right at the end. And then Gabrielli gets past as well. And this is right at the end when I think this person decides to do some donuts. The one car. Okay. That is the end of that. Right, let's have a look at these results. Oh, double red. So we didn't manage to retain our iRating in the end. Caps was slightly out. We lost one iRating. That's in or there, really, is it? Lost a little bit of safety rating as well, which is a shame. But at least we had a fun race. Yeah, so we finished in P12. Car number 14. Of course, we started in P18 because we didn't qualify. Average lap just under 8 minutes. We didn't get a clean lap in, so we haven't even got a fastest lap. If you're interested in things like championship points, there's 76 of those there. But yeah, at the front here, Tim, the 8.2k guy, he managed to get the win, gained a little bit more iRating. Dario on 28 gained, Amar gained 81. Some fairly big losers here. Bjorn, who obviously went into the back of us, ended up coming last, lost 83. Francois, a victim of perhaps being taken out by retaliation, I don't know. He lost 81. But yeah, so we managed to finish P12, lost a tiny bit of iRating and safety rating, but good fun racing nonetheless. Well, you can't win them all, can you? But you can have fun. It was a great race, really, looking back at it. I know there's a little bit of contact, and apologies for the bits of that was my fault, but I think generally the standard of driving was really high on this one. High strength of field, 3.3k. We were never going to get a podium here without a lot of stuff happening in front, so to be able to only lose one iRating, I'm really, really happy about that. Nice fun race. Give it a go. You will have this car if you're on iRacing. It's a free car. Just need to make sure you've got your Nordschleife, and it's a great track to buy if you haven't already got it. Of course, the Nurburgring 24 is this weekend in real life, so I'll be keeping an eye on that. I know a few people involved with it, so really, really happy to have that going on in the background while I'm driving little Spec Racer Fords on a simulator. But yeah, if you've liked the video, you know what I'm going to ask you to do. I need you to leave a like. That really helps me to understand what you guys want to see, whether that's races, whether that's kind of hints and tips, live streams, that kind of thing. But also it helps YouTube to understand this is a video that people like you might want to see. And of course, if you haven't already subscribed, then do subscribe. And in your subscribe settings, you'll see a notifications bell. If you click that to show all, it'll tell you when I go live. I'll put a new video up. Great for me, great for you. But until next time, whatever it is I'm going to be driving, I think I might be back at the Nordschleife next week because of the production car challenge is there. That might be fun, multi-class around here. But whatever it is I do end up driving, have a great week or weekend, whatever it is you're going to do. And I'm going to leave you with a couple of videos that I think you're going to want to watch.